Hey guys, it's 1970 here, and oh, let me just yeah, okay. And today we're showing off my Fire Nation for Avatar for um for Weiss Schwarz. Okay, so let's get this video started. Make sure you leave a like the video. Subscribe to my channel. Want to see more content like this? Leave a comment down below and ring the bell to let you know when the new video comes out. Okay, so let's do this. Okay, so first we're going to show you the grade zeros and up, and then climaxes is going to be second. Also, this is not the whole Fire Nation. I didn't include a couple characters. I didn't include their Prince Zuko and Azula's father. I didn't include him because he only has one card and it's not exactly good or great. Yeah, I'm so mad still about it, but it's fine. I've gone over the madness of that. Sorry, I'm trying to fix a cord. Cord was. But other than that, yeah. I didn't include. I think it's their uncle. Well, I included Iroh, but I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be their uncle or some. I don't remember how he's related. It's the. If you guys remember the episode, it's the guy who that was with Prince Zuko in the first episode. Well, and the guy that was with Prince Zuko when they were trying to steal the two different fishes of the moon and water. And he was able to steal the fish. And then and then the last character was his from the thing is, I don't have Prince Zuko's girlfriend from the show in the deck. Most because it's not exactly goes with the theme of it, and she doesn't go with anything really. She's not exactly something to go with it, in my opinion. But there are people's opinion that there's shelves, but we'll start off. Okay, cutters are going to be. This is a yellow and red deck. That's it, you know. It's two different colors. So yeah. Okay, so let's get this started, and we'll go from there. Okay, so we'll start off with the great zeros first. So we won for Zuko Crossroad. It costs 0 to play. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may put the top card of your deck into the waiting room, and if that card was a Avatar character card, this card gains 2,000 to the end phase. And then pay 1 stock. When this card is placed on stage from hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. Choose 1 card among them and put it into your clock. Put the rest into your waiting room. If you put 1 card into your clock, choose 1 Avatar character character card from your waiting room and return it to your hand. So is this a great way to get stuff back? So yeah. So that's the first one. Okay. Next is going to be some yellow cards for it. So yeah. We got Aang and Zuko. Unexcusable cooperation. play that at 2. Cost 0 to play. If there is a marker underneath this card gets plus 3,000 power. When this card is placed from your hand, you may look at the top card of your deck. If that card is a event or a willed avatar character, you may place it face down underneath this card as a marker. Otherwise, return it into its place. There's only one card that I want 3 copies of the deck that I cannot put underneath him. Don't think it would count as Will Avatar. No, it does not. So yeah, I'm correct. So yeah, there's only one card that doesn't count as a Will Avatar character card or Climax card that I can put underneath him. I'll show that way later. But yeah. Next is Zuko Trap in a Cave. We won this at 2. Cost 0 to play. Also, it has 1,000 attack, and the other one had 1,000 attack. My bad, I forgot to explain that part. This one has 500. When this card is placed from your hand, you may put the top 3 cards from your deck into the waiting room. If Bond Trash Avatar Trap in the Cave, pay 1 stock. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose 1 Avatar Trap in Cave in your waiting room and return it to your hand. Okay, so basically this gives you back to your hand for the 1 card I'll show you a little bit later. Okay, next we'll go with the grade 0, not grade 0, Tundai, grade 1s. Okay. First we'll start off with Zuko and then go down from there. So Zuko 1 on home. No wait, not 1 on Tundai. Zuko on the 1 Tundai. Sorry. Cost is 0 to play. When your climax is placed on your climax area, this card gains plus 2,000 and the following ability to end phase. Pay 1 stock when this card attacks. You may pay the cost. If you do this card during attacks, you perform double trigger. So you trigger twice for your check. Well, you do double check, I meant to say, but yeah. And then when this card attacks, if you have another avatar character, this card gains plus 1,500 power to the end of the turn. And he originally had 4,000 power. So, it gets pretty cute. Next, we have Zuko near the campfire. Put him also at 2. There's going to be a lot of 2-ups in this deck, that's what you know. It's a little bit of a crunch up deck of how I want to fit a lot of it in and stuff. Cost is 1 to play. Has 4,500 power. If you have another Will Avatar character, this card gets plus 1,500 power and the following ability. Pay 1 when this card attacks. You may pay the cost. If you do during attack to perform a trigger check times 2. And then it also has Encore by putting 1 character card from your hand into the waiting room. And then when this card checks for triggers, if it shows up, let me see if I can give you an example. discard this symbol right here, like the, if you guys can see that. I'm going to bring this down a little bit more so we can. So yeah, if it shows off that symbol on it, he gets another 1,000 power until the end of your opponent's next turn. So yeah. Next, we got Ajula. Ajula, talented sister. We won this at 4. Costs 0 play. Has 4,000 power. Yeah. If you have 2 or more other will avatar characters, this card gets plus 2,000 power. When this card attacks, if falling out is in your climax area, and you have 2 or more other avatar characters, reveal the top 3 cards of your deck. Your opponent chooses one event or character from among them and add it to your hand. You choose one revealing card, and except for the one that's put into your hand. I don't even know why it has to include that part, but okay. And put it on top of your deck, and then put the remaining card in the waiting room. So yeah, that's what she does. Next, we have Iroh Lightning. We won this as a 1-up. The reason why I'm wanting it as a 1-up right now is because I'm not exactly sure where the room is where I can fit a second one in. Because I want to win this as a 2-of, but I cannot find room. So yeah. Costs us 1 to play, 6,000 power. And he has a very good ability. That's the reason why I want to one more. When your other avatar characters attack, this card gets plus X power to the end of the turn. X is equal to the number of other avatar characters you control times 500. And then it has Encore. By putting 1 character card from your hand to win one. And he really has 6,000 power, so he's such a good card. It's just, I don't know where to put the second one into the deck. That's the problem. Unless I want to take out one of the yellow cards, and there's not many yellow cards in this deck. I'm pretty sure there's only 15 to 14 yellow cards in this deck, which is not much. Okay, next is Avatar, not Avatar, Aang trapped in the cave. We won this at 4. Costs 0 to play. He has 4,500 power, and this card gains 500 for each other avatar will of avatar character on your field. So just a great way to get out a powerful creature fast. And that brings back to him. That's the one he's supposed to be getting if he's played. Next, we have Iroh Stirring Warning. And we won this at 4. This is the only card I can think I could take out of the deck for another one of him. Because it is a backup. I have a different backup than this one. And I could lower this down by 1 for it. Costs 0 to play. When this card is used as a backup, if you have a will avatar character, choose one character in battle, and that character gets +1 power to the end phase. And then gets +1 power by putting one card from your hand to the waiting room. So this gives it +2,000 power. Next is the grade 2s. Start off with Ajuda. Ajuda, Sinister, Scholar. We won that at 2. Costs us 2 to play. If all your characters are will avatar characters, this card gets +500 power and Encore. By putting one character, literally they're all the exact same Encore. Just put one character from your hand into the waiting room and we stand it. And then it has put one other character, avatar character, on your stage from your hand, from your field into the waiting room. When this card attacks, you may pay the cost. If you do, reveal the top card of your deck. If it's a level 1 or higher, put it into your hand. So that's all she does, and she has 8,000 power. Next, we have Tai Li. Popular. A scene I'm surprised they chose to pick for her. I actually did not suspect her to then pick this scene for her. Does it you guys know? Costs 1 to play. It has 5,000 power and it's an assistant. All of your characters from this card gets +X power, and X is equal to the level of that character times 500. And then it has Restraint. Reveal one Ajuda Benjo of Incinerator. Okay, I think I said it right that time. In your hand, and turn this card sideways. Choose one your opponent character's cards, and that character card gets the following ability till the end of this turn. During this battle, you cannot play event cards or backup cards from your hand. So literally, it limits your opponent from their plays. It's so good on that. I actually love that. That it limits your opponent from playing their events or backups. So I don't have to worry about it. And then here's the last yellow card of the deck. Iroh, Basil, not Basil. Fatherly Vigor. Yeah. I won this at 2. It has assist. All of your characters in front of this card gets +X power, and X is equal to that character's level times 500. So it's the exact same as Tai Li for that part, and then has pay 2 stock. Turn this card sideways and choose one will avatar character and return to from the reading room. Return to your hand. And he has 5,000 power. So yeah. Next, we'll go on to the grade 3s. Okay. First, we'll start off with Zuko. Jugo for Honor. I won this at 2. Costs us 2 to play. If all your will avatar characters, if all your characters are will avatar, this card gets plus 3,000 power. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may pay the cost. Not pay the cost. You may put one card from the top of your clock into the waiting room. When sibling across trying to see if I can read this word. Because I know what the second word is. Akins that I think that's what. I'm just going to say it's assassinate coup because that's it's basically them fighting each other. What the climax is placed on your climax area. If you have another Iroh, the Dragon of the Rest, this card gets plus a soul and the following ability till the end phase. This ability activates up to 1 time per turn. When damage is dealt by this character is cancelled, you may stand this card. And he has originally 8,000 power. So yeah. Next, we got Azula. Vengeance of Insinger. We won this at 3. Costs 2 to play. When this card is placed on stage from your hand, you may put the top card of your clock into the waiting room. When this card attacks, this card gets plus X power to the end of the turn. X is equal to the number of character cards your opponent has times 500. And then climax kind of thing. Pay 1 and put 1 character card from your stage into the waiting room. When this card battles opponent becomes reverse. If sibling a coup is in your climax area, you have another tidily popular, you may pay the cost. If you do, put that card that you're battling on top of your opponent's deck and deal 3 damage to your opponent, and maybe cancel. And then she has 9,000 power. Okay. And then we have Iroh, the Dragon of the West. I played this at 2. Costs us 2 to play. All of your other Zuko and Aang, the dragon, dancing dragon, and Zuko for honor gets the following ability. When this card attacks, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, choose 1 card among them, and put it on top of your deck, and put the rest in the waiting room. Don't really care for that ability. I literally just play it for my Zuko. That's really all I play it for. I like it for the other stuff I'm about to say. All of your other cards will avatar character gets plus 1500 power, And then brainstorm. Pay 1 stock, turn 2 of your characters in sideways. Flip over the top 4 cards of your deck and put them into your ring room. For each climax, reveal among them before the following action. The top 3 cards from your deck. Choose 1 card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on into the ring room. Now, I only like it for those 2 abilities. I really don't care for the rest. I don't even use it to attack because I don't really have the ang for it. And I wouldn't have that ang for it no matter what. So, yeah. And next is T-Wisdom. I play this at 3. What I like about this card a lot is that they had 3 different artworks for this card. Listen, I think that's so cool. That's not the reason why I put it at 3, but because I like the ability that it gives me, but I do love that it has 3 different artworks for it. Costs 2 to play. If you do not have a character with Iroh in its card name, this card cannot be played from your hand. Put the top 5 cards from your deck into the waiting room and deal X damage to your opponent. X is equal to the number of this symbol again. If you guys can see it, yeah, this symbol and the trigger icon of those cards. Damage may be canceled. So let's say you hit 5 of those kind of symbols of the exact same cards. Well, not exact same, but 5 of those symbols. You just deal 5 damage to your opponent, and it's just so great for that. It's like how that's a unique ability and stuff like that. So literally, I can kill my opponents during their turn. And it's so interesting on that. Okay, now we have the climaxes. Whereas this one is falling out. We play this at 4. Actually, I should show it like that for you guys. That'd be better. Okay. Okay, what it does is all your character gets plus 1,000 power and plus 1 soul. And then it has the open gate trigger. When this card triggers, you may choose 1 character from the winning room and return it to your hand. So yeah, and that's the climax that goes with the Judah talented sister. And then next is sibling a coup. See, really should just put it the other way around. My bad. I should just put it like this way every time, because that would make it easier for you guys to see the climaxes. Okay. So yeah, So yeah, this is back when they two were fighting each other and stuff, and Ajula wanted to kill her brother, and um, I don't think Chico was planning to kill her because they didn't exactly offer exactly spoiler kind of thing. But yeah, if you guys haven't seen Avatar, then why are you even watching this deck profile? It has a wed sign and an arrow sign with when this card is placed on stage from your climax area from your hand to your climax area, form the wed thing, which is when this card triggers, you may choose one character card with a level equal to or less than your level plus 1 on your waiting room and put it in any position on your stage in rest mode. So yeah, so when it triggers or when you place it, it does the exact same thing. Which I think that's so good. So I can get my level 1s. I went back right when I'm at level 0 and up and on that, because that is such a great ability for it. And that's really what makes this deck so good for that. Like, this climax helps out this deck a whole lot more than you would think. So yeah, and that's basically the deck. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. My friend's not been exactly like playing against it so far. It's a fun deck to play. I would say I've been loving it. I like the Fire Nation from the show. It was a really interesting part of the show, and some of my favorite characters are from the Fire Nation. Like, I love I like Zuko. I like Ajula. Tai Li, I'm okay with her. She's a good character. I wouldn't say she's one of my favorite, but she's up there as a character I liked. Other than that, I would say this is fun deck to play. If you want to play it, get your friends, you can. If you want to play it at tournaments or locals, you can. I have not taken this to a locals or tournament yet because I just haven't had the chance to. I want to the place where I usually go up to, I've heard that they are not really doing Weiss Schwarz that much anymore. They're doing One Piece more up there, so I'm gonna have to find a different place to do this now, or just play against my friends, and they play pretty okay decks. Well, not okay. They play pretty good decks, I should say. Yeah, they play pretty good decks. One of my friends are trying to make a kind of meta deck from Hololive. He hasn't finished it yet, but when he does, it's gonna be fun to first against. Other than that, there's nothing else to say on this. Also, the reason why it took me so long to show this is because it took forever for this card come in the mail. Specifically that card. Like, they sent me one card at first, and then I had to get them notice that they only sent me one card, so they give me, and it took like close to 2 weeks for the other card to come in. So literally, those are the last 2 cards that were for me to come in, and they took the longest to come in. That's the reason why it took me so long to show this video, because I wanted to do it sooner, but couldn't. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy it and have fun with the deck. I'll be seeing you guys later. Peace. This is 1970 signing off. Bye, guys. No, wait, that's not the squeak. Sorry. Let me try that again. Bye, guys.